When we bought our 744 from Camper UK up in Lincoln, they ask you to look around and see if you can find anything that needs fixing or anything that's missing, anything like that. And they even give you a free night away on their campsite, so that you can road test the vehicle before you finally drive it away, and make sure everything works. Go back to them if you've got any questions, if you don't understand how something functions within the van, that kind of thing. And one thing we didn't notice was that the top of this window here is missing. The equivalent of this panel here, up here, is not there. Must have broken off at some point, one of the previous owners, and we didn't notice at the time. And it wasn't until we spent a night in the van close to a street light, actually, and with the bed down, all of a sudden you notice that that light can come up here, and it's quite distracting. So we were up at the Lincoln show, and we thought, oh, we'll just drop into Camper UK the next day and see what they say, see if they could get this part for us, because I googled everywhere, I couldn't find anywhere, and I was thinking, well, maybe I could get it 3D printed. If I take the profile out, it must be the same as this one here. I can get another one printed. And we talked to David Brain, the warehouse manager at Camper UK. He came out and had a look, and he said, I'll see what we can do. And guess what turned up in the post today, overnight from UPS? A whole new Cassette window blind. It's only held in with 8 screws. Absolute doddle to fix, but wow, am I impressed with their service? Yes, I am. Very. Thank you, David. Thank you, Camper UK. There are little plastic clips covering the screws. Hang on to them as you take them out, because they do love to dive down the back there where they're awkward to fish out. So we've got to take those off. The top two are missing, and the new one didn't come with any screw covers, but I don't feel I'm going to complain about that. We're also missing a couple of screws at the top there, and then they're just Phillips screws behind, so very easy. Pretty long Phillips screws. Top two are missing. It seems a bit daft that when whoever took that presumably broken top inner frame off, they didn't put the screws back, but hey ho, should be able to find something in Richard's really useful box of screws. That's the spring in that gone. And there we are. Some pieces. Well, Richard's really useful box of screws yielded these two, which look pretty close. They're the right length, slightly thicker, but they'll do the job nicely. So Don't want to over tighten those, just a nice even pressure all round. And then my 2 new screws. Baffled. Where do things go? How can I have lost a screw? Aha! Idiot features here, left one in the old frame. Oh, and there we are. The clip's back on, but yeah, very easy job once you've got the right bit. So thank you, David Brain, and thank you, Camper UK. Job done.